The flow of time and destiny is tilting. Something stirs in the shadows. I know what I must do.
Hey guys, it's Kiwi. This is kind of a different video. As you can see by the title, I am voice acting in Smash House. Smash House is a really cool animated series by Andrew, aka Up Smash. He's so talented. He animates this whole thing mostly by himself. He does the direction for the voice acting, he finds the voice actors, he does the art for the foreground and most of the background, all the animation, and also genuinely one of the best people I've ever worked with. Probably the best, actually. He is just such a kind-hearted individual, hardworking individual. Yeah, Andrew's great. And he actually came to me a while ago asking if I was interested in voice acting a character for his series Smash House. And I said yes, because fun fact, can you guess what my dream career is? Well, it's voice acting. Believe it or not, my entire life, the one thing I wish I could have done, but I never pursued, was voice acting. When I was a kid, I had a bunch of stuffed animals, and I would actually talk through my stuffed animals to like my older brothers or my mom or to my other stuffed animals. So I would have one stuffed animal. I had this little like fox plushie, for example, like a little fox named Tango. And that's what he sounded like. So I would talk like this, and I would make them dance and stuff. I also had this fat penguin, Puffy, and he would talk like this. And he was more like Stitch-esque, I guess. Now that I look back at it, he was much more Stitch-esque. So the reason I never went into voice acting was, as a female, I felt embarrassed my whole life that I had a lower and more nasally voice than most other women. My voice was so low that I was convinced that if I went into voice acting, there would be no one for me to voice act. I was convinced that there was no job for me in the industry, which apparently isn't true, and that's one of my biggest regrets, is not getting into it or giving it a shot. But yeah, I grew up listening to all these women doing higher pitch voices, you know, voicing the more girly girls. Like their natural voices were just so much higher, and they could voice women and girls, and I couldn't. The reality is, the best characters that I could voice personally, that my voice fits, are like boys. However, unfortunately in the US, it is a common thing where, you know, in Japan the boys are voiced by women, but in the US, for some reason, they mostly get men to do boys and just do like a more scratchy voice and higher pitched scratchy voice instead. Of course, there are exceptions. One of the characters that made me want to voice act was Ash Ketchum, voiced by a woman, so that was like inspiration to me. I was like, oh my god, like that could be me. But she also voice acted so many other women. She still has a higher voice than I do. So like I was still very discouraged. So yeah, I never tried because I felt like I was gonna be limited to only like boys. I can do low voices. I know that there's some like, I know that in like the Promised Neverland dub, there's Norman and there's Ray. I can sound similar to Ray. And Norman is more high pitched. Like I don't sound too much like Norman. Salim Bradley from Full Metal Alchemist. He's like, oh my god, are you the Full Metal Alchemist? That's so cool! And Andrew from Smash House, he offered me the Sheik position, which I thought would fit me actually very well, because out of all the girlies, or boy, I'm still not sure, non-binary, I don't know, individuals in Smash, I figured Sheik would fit me the best out of not the boy characters. Like, if I had to choose, I feel like I would be best for a boy, like Pokemon Trainer, or Ness, or Lucas, or Young Link, Toon Link, someone like that. Out of the adults and women, Sheik by far. Because again, I have a low voice. I'm not very confident in doing girl voices. Funny enough, I have to do a girl voice in this video. We'll get to that. Sheik is a lot of fun in her own way, where, you know, she's the chill, monotone one.
Spit it out!
Link is missing.
I'm a very chill and kind of monotone person myself, I would say. At least compared to my friends, I definitely am. Sheik actually still is pretty challenging for me because, again, I grew up voice acting in the stuffed animals I had, and I would give them really full-fledged out personalities, and they'd be happy and they would dance and stuff. So going from
the happy little cute animals
to
Sheik, serious, like, we're in danger.
type of characters, very different, but I do my best.
I don't have time for this.
Well, you should care, because he's not just missing. He's gone.
I've been Sheik for a few episodes now. I am recording this for actually the first season finale. So proud of Andrew, like he's gotten this far, it's so awesome, and he plans to do maybe more seasons, so, you know, look out for that. So without further ado, let me show you how I record these Sheik lines and another line that I'll be showing you as well. I like to practice Sheik's voice a little bit before I start. So this is my normal voice, and I have to like bring it down a bit. I need to like chill a bit. I need to remember to calm my demeanor. Sheik is very chill, and I need to rasp it a little bit. This is kind of what I imagine Sheik to sound like. If Sheik had my voice, this is kind of how I imagine that Sheik would sound. So I like to get into practice and talk like this compared to my normal voice, which is like this. So I need to like calm it down a bit. It's almost as if he doesn't exist. Sheik only has one line in this episode. Yeah, without further ado, let me record this line. I fear that my time is running out.
Keep running. I will find you.
I fear that my time is running out.
Now we have to voice a girl character, a random girl character who is got the hots for Ike, apparently, Big Buff Ike. So we need to, this is a line that'll be fun, I bet. So this is so different from Sheik, where Sheik is like, I fear that my time is running out. And now I need to go to like, ooh, Ike, like kind of girl. Again, I have a low voice. I'm not great with the girlies, but I'm gonna do my best. So here we go, guys. Ooh, Ike, so buff. Have you been working out? Ooh, Ike, so buff. Have you been working out?
Oh, yes, I have.
Again, it's been a huge honor to be able to voice act in this series. It's so fun. You need to watch it. Cover your ears, Andrew. But when I first was invited for this series, I was like, this is probably like some random like person doing like an episode or two for a series that they'll give up on, and it's not gonna be very high quality, and it's just some weird fan project. But like, it is so professional. Like, Andrew is an animator, that's his job, so he knows what he's doing, and the animation is beautiful, and there's so much personality in the art and the animation, and all of the voice actors do an amazing job. So yeah, it's really cool, it's really great. It's just awesome to see a project where all these people come together and work together. But yeah, I love voice acting. I will always regret not at least trying to pursue it, but you know, I'm still happy that I can compete in Smash and create content at the very least for you guys. And you know, I'm grateful for Andrew for giving me this chance to kind of live out my dream in a smaller sense. It's still very, very cool. So yeah, make sure to follow Up Smash and watch Smash House and subscribe for more upcoming episodes. Thank you guys so much for your time. I will see you later.